That's some good tea. Good night, good evening, hello, and welcome to Full Time on Friday nights here at the workshop. My name is 88 and you're watching Moe University. And today it's a very exciting full-time stream because we are putting something together that was in the work for quite some time. Hello, Barak. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could made it on this wonderful Friday night. It's one of the last Friday nights, I guess, that is this chilly. You might have seen it in the weather report that I've typed in. You can do this, by the way, at any given time. Type in !weather and it will give you a short summary what the weather is where I'm located. Quite detailed, actually. So I'm wondering about a few of those data points. But yeah. Quite chilly. Next Friday will be super hot, like at least 10 degrees more, if not like 15. So quite some change in weather. I also like feel a bit like scratchy in my throat, so I'm glad that I have tea. Hello there, welcome. So yeah, like I said, let me like adjust the second camera because right near I have brought the Yomo figure with me, Yomo Kompaku. Now I know her name for sure because I had to say it a few times in the review that I filmed this week. She still has the like Mercy wrappers on. I will now like get rid of them, but I brought her here because I have to check with the fake base. So yeah, there are the Mercy wrappers still attached. Kind of funny. And behind her is the base, the fake base that is already assembled. If you recall, this broke off again, so we will reattach those. Yeah, the most beautiful Mercy stand ever. So yeah, it's actually quite scary how like similar in scale this is. Okay, so and then a few like last week, I've also managed to produce all the pieces in my bucket, in my paint bucket. I have like 1 or 2 dozen of those unpainted but now like covered in clay pits and pieces, and I will like build a base to them with them today. I've also brought some rubble. Here is some rubble. You know, brought some rubble from the street to add some smaller details, and there are the smaller. There are the lanterns as well. So. Oh, a Toho game will be released for the Switch too. That's nice. I don't have a Switch 2. I sold my Switch 1, in fact, but I've never like bought a Switch 2. I guess it's a nice way to play those games because I really enjoyed like those sorts of games with the handheld. Because there was almost no delay, no like what is called like the screen delay between the controller and the TV. Also, I quite enjoyed like playing virtual pinball on like devices like the Vita or PSP or Switch because like there is no significant delay. So I guess that's good for those precision games. Ghosting, I don't know. It's like, you know, just simple input delay between you press a button and it actually happens on the screen. So, okay. So, but before we start and before I like do things and get my hands dirty, I've also received a package from the two wonderful people in the chat right now. They've sent me a gift. I was kind of surprised when they offered it, but yeah. But they insisted, and so I gave them my shipping address, and this week the package showed up. It is standing right behind me. Here is the box. It is marked with a gold font, and Yeah, I've seen that the package was like uh, had quite a journey, but it was like still within a 1 week. I don't expect much else from TPT, to be honest. That's quite normal, I would say, because I work in this industry. So and today I picked it up for the very first time when I brought it here in the workshop, because I had it like carried into my house by another person. So it's quite heavy. I was surprised how heavy this is. And do I have to like, oh, okay, there's this like a box that can be opened, so I can like cut all those tapes. But I'm glad it arrived and it did not return to the sender. So I can tape those. It's like a hinged box, so let's see. Sometimes there was a okay. Oh, okay. Here it is. Okay, I guess this can now be opened. I see. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, we had to choose the heaviest rocks we found. Actually, like this week, we also had like one of those packages when something was like stolen from the package, and they filled the package with water bottles. So yeah. Inside there is a potato, just like the use the phone scams. Yeah, we had those like this week. We had like there are those super expensive like beamer things that are quite new, like the near field beamer that you put not like at the other side of your room. You put it right in front of the wall you want to project something on, and then it you have a really big picture. And strangely enough, they are shipped within the like actual like box. You can see what's inside, and so yeah, they are always like quite often manipulated, I guess. Because you can't do this with like a 100 or 120 inch TV, but you can do it with a beamer. So let's open this. I would say like da 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 da. Is this like the Zelda thing? I can't do it. It's like the Zelda tune. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, it's a Rituals box. Is it from Rituals? It's the perfume thing, because today I actually went to a Ritual store today and I bought some what is this called, like for the washing machine, not the like the sand, washing sand. Yeah, like for the products for the clothes washing, they are actually quite worth it. I tell everyone that I meet that they are actually quite astonishing. So yeah. But yeah, it's quite expensive. So okay, so we have bubble wrap. Ooh, oh, it's actually so nice. You can see that there's a card. It's a Frankfurt am Main. Oh, it's a beautiful Frankfurt skyline, a financial district. Oh, it's in German. I was like, okay. So, dear 80, greetings from Frankfurt. We wish you a wonderful time, and we hope that Frankfurt, that you will visit Frankfurt at one time. Then with like greetings. It is like one might be now the question is a bit like too late, but how is this like pronounced? How is the Fetchli? How does one pronounce this? Because I'm really struggling. Can you write it out like in sound words? Because like I would say it's like fetch. Is it like a reference? Because if it is, I don't get it. So okay, then there are, oh, this is like a cone of one of those bear sweets. I don't know if it's bear. Is it? Yeah, it's Bernland. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. We have those stores in Vienna too. because you can't get this in a normal like supermarket. It's like a cone. That's good because I've burned through all my sweets during the filming the review because of the skits. Oh, there is like a mystery ball inside. Wow, nice. Let's keep this here. And then there is some Japanese treats or Korean treats. Biscuit sticks with coca-based glaze and popping candy. Ooh, popping candy! Oh my god, that's actually one thing I did not enjoy as a child. Once I bought like this popping rock candy things, and it was kind of scary to put it in my mouth. So I let it on a tray inside my room back then, and due to the humidity, it started to crackle overnight. It was super scary. And click audio, it's almost perfect. Okay, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Okay, once again. Okay, I will cut out the sound. Veggie. Okay. Huh. Veggie. I will keep this open. So now we need a short form to this, a nickname, like something with like kun or something. Okay, so it's now, and then it's like the main thing is wrapped again in this wonderful flower paper. Actually, it's quite a nice box. I might use this for stuff. So yeah, about the Polish, not Greek. But is it a reference to something, like, or is it just actual name, or I don't get it, because 88 to check is it does actually mean nothing. I mean, there is a story behind the name, but it doesn't mean anything, and it's not my real name. Some people actually thought this was my real name. Because it kind of sounds like real. It doesn't sound like made up. The audio I send in Greek, it sounds different, Paul. Okay, so I might have to change it in. Okay, let me check this. Can I change it? Where do I change it to? I don't know if I can change this. Interesting, because it says Greek, yeah. Maybe you can send the right one, because I don't know how to change this. But yeah, so let's keep unboxing. Actually, I went to Frankfurt, I guess like 2 times already in the past. But most of the time it was like just like transit. But one time I was there for real. I visited a couple places. Okay. Came right off. So what is it? Ooh, it's a ball. Oh, so it's a gashapon ball. I'm relieved that I guess I could tell by the weight, but I'm relieved it's not a bathing bomb. Because I don't have a bath tube, so let's keep the wrapper. So what it's inside? Is it sealed? No. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ah, it's a small Miko from the small Miko that I reviewed, but with a pink suit. Oh, that's so sweet. Look at her. Let's mount her properly, because you know, a big Sakumiko and its little Sakumiko. Underling, yay. That's so sweet. Oh, look at her. Oh, so cute. Here her twin tails are like detached, so that's Actually, kind of interesting. It comes with its own little base. With like a ball joint and everything, so that's nice. I can't recall when I opened the last gacha, like gacha thing, because yeah, we don't have those like around, at least with like interesting things inside. There are a few machines in front of toy stores sometimes, but they most likely feature some, you know, I mean, sometimes they feature like Dragon Ball or like other like shonen things, One Piece and stuff like that, but not the cool things from Japan. So what's the left and what's the right one? Does it even matter? I guess not. So, but now you can like play with her twin tails because they are also wall jointed. So is this the? Yeah, I guess that has to be. And where does the pack is like off center? That's interesting. So that it has like this like tilted pose, almost like a cactor from Final Fantasy. This like stepping forward pose. So let me show this to you. There she is. That's so sweet. And it's a pink, so the one that I have is clearly red, but this one is a nice pink to it. Also very detailed. I like it. Really like it. So we can put her to the big one, or should I leave it here in the shop? Because at some point I will have like showcase here in the shop, so that doesn't feel so empty anymore. The leak is not detachable, yeah, but that's okay because, you know, that's a small piece. I mean, it would maybe be like perfect for Nandroids, but yeah. I also had see the doll that you posted on X. It's really nice looking one. Legs for days, yeah. Really nice. Turned out to be a really nice photo. Actually, I was quite surprised how it turned out. Was a good day. Was a nice backdrop. So yeah. Actually, I'm looking forward to do another one in maybe July, when I visit some like friend's place that has a nice Japanese garden, at least from what I've heard, because it might felt a bit like in chaos. They can't like maintain it anymore properly, but maybe there is still something left to show. Are those made of resin or vinyl? The dolls? It's I guess it's vinyl because it's soft. So it's an inner frame that is made out of like plastic. I guess it's ABS or something. It changed over time. Now it's like a really sturdy frame. But back then it was just like a couple ball joints put together, and then there are vinyl tubes that go over it. But I don't sure if it's like real vinyl, because from what I've heard, it is like is it printed in some way? I don't know, but yeah, it's basically it's squishy. So you can, and in fact, you have to, if you want to build one from scratch, you most likely don't do it. But if you want to, you have to heat up those parts that you can like put it onto the frame. So yeah. It's also not porcelain, porcelain dolls with their rubber bands you have to put on. Those are scary. But yeah, Smart Doll is very approachable. Smart Doll is so approachable from a consumer level. You don't have to. It's like the Apple in terms of dolls. So is it like I will just open all the seals. Maybe I can use the paper, reuse the paper. Oh. It's also perfect that it's now upside down, so it's even more dramatic. Ah, come on. So it's a Bandai thing.
There is also a Polish sticker on here. So now there is still one left to cut open. Come on. Come on. Okay, so now it's totally fine paper. Okay. And the Kigurumi outfits are really adorable. Thanks to their work, I managed to get the entire collection, including my favorite one. Oh, so there are more of them. Okay, let me check this out. Ooh. Okay, there. Okay. That one is cute. So here is a picture of all of them, I guess. Yeah, oh, that's so adorable. The one that is sitting on the floor. Oh, that's sweet. Yay. Okay, so Ooh. Oh my god. MS-06F Saku 2. Principality of Xeon mass production mobiles. Oh. It's a real grade one. Oh my god. It's like, isn't it like a real grade, like it's like above high grade, isn't it? Because like Oki sometimes tries to like explain the grades to me, but usually I just like I can't recall. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a nice one. So this is like classic as it. Yeah, there's the frame one. Yeah, look at this. It has like the exoskeleton underneath, and then you put on the parts, because that's usually not what you do with a high grade. There is like a small like guy here, because I have the better grades have the pilot in them. So oh, it's for really small parts and detailed. Oh. So it will be a challenge to put it together, but yeah. So he has like the rifle, he has the battle axe. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. And the bazooka. Wow. No clue required. We will see about that. So let's open this a little quick. Oh, some decals. Ooh, I like decals. Oh yeah. Look at that. Yeah, those are quite a few parts. Oh, look at that. Look at those parts. Oh, even metal rods. Does this come with a... No, it doesn't come with an action base. Okay, okay. But there are some metal rods in here. And those pipes, each of those is a single part. Huh. Really? Oh, I can see it now. Yeah. Oh my god. The pipes. Oh, and here is the... Oh, it's a nice color chart. Okay. So maybe if it's possible for this one, I might like try to get some Gundam marker things to color it. I guess those are similar to Copics, I would assume, like alcohol based. But yeah. Nice. Weapons and armor. So where is he from? Where is he from? Is this like because so that I can like maybe look it up until next one, until next stream? Because I will start with this I guess next Saturday when we do the Friends with Plemofits live stream. That I have a nice little project. Gundam markers are acrylic paints, but in marker. Oh, okay. But acrylic, like, is it like? But it's still water based, so. Because when I watch videos about Gundam markers, it looks quite easy to paint with them, like really hassle free. So we have to see. But thank you so much. Really appreciate the gift, and I'm sure at some point I will manage to get you something in return. Maybe like for Christmas or something. I will think about something and come up with things. especially if I manage to put out some merch later this year, maybe for the 1-year anniversary of the stream, because interestingly enough, I've now streamed for over half a year now, so I might have like put some little resume in here, some learnings, as the people say, and yeah, we'll see what the future brings. Yeah, but like I said, I can give something in return. So let's put the card on the board as well. That's the good thing that I have the board. Now it's looking like, it starts to look like some proper like vacation board where you like bring a card. But yeah, so I assume you are based in Frankfurt, and so if I will ever visit Frankfurt in the near future, I will of course let you know. So maybe we can hook up for a coffee or something. So okay, but let's put small Nico over there as well, to all the other things that still wait to be put into a showcase. Oh, yeah, I'm not as big in like showing emotions. It's always like an issue. So like being really emotional, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's so sweet of you that you like send me those package. I hope I can like entertain you a bit, like every so often, once or twice a week. And yeah, to do so, we will now start with the actual work, because we have things to do. It's can't like sit here and like exchange presents. No, we have to do proper work. So okay, I guess first we need those bigger parts, the parts that were supposed to be like base parts, the flat ones that are still like cheated a bit. The bottom side is still, you know, naked. So those are all the base parts. Oh, there's one, a small one. Okay, but now all the base parts. Okay, so I have like a few white parts, and then now I might try to like work off this model here. It's not exact, but I guess this part here is supposed to be the large one. So this is like here, I guess. Then we have like a small one, maybe this. Okay, now it was like this, and the small one like this. This can be like here. Okay. In the back we have. The back we can use this one. Okay. And in the front, maybe I don't know if I want to do something in front. Maybe this one here. Like so. A bit like this one here. Okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. We put this here. Maybe I made too many of them. Don't need so much parts. I mean, let's do one in front as well. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so. Oh, thank you. I also quite enjoy streaming, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought that it's so much fun, but yeah, I like it quite a bit. So the question is, how do I attach it to the main base? I mean, this. Let's start with this one, because this has some actual like structure to it. Okay, this I have to reattach this later. So this is like a point here. You can, maybe you can see it this way. So this needs to go here and here. So I will just, I guess I will drill some holes into it and add a support bar. Because if I do this strictly with hot glue, it might hold in the first place, but it will fall apart if I handle this too much. So I've already like provided some wooden sticks, some skewers, some bamboo skewers. I now have to find out what diameter this is. Okay. Don't know if I will stream for too long today. Maybe around midnight as usual, because tomorrow I volunteered for stock counting again. So I have to get up quite early in the morning. Okay. So let's drill a hole into this. Need some juice. Okay, so that's the first one. And then I need a pincher, one of those. Let's see where to put these. Why is this so hard? It's a really sturdy base. Oh my god. So we can now put this together. Oh, yeah. All the dust. Yummy. So let's see if I can hot glue this in there. And then I will have need a second one right over here. If I do this nice, I might be able to keep the base around and display Yomo on this base instead of her original one. But only if it looks nice. I would be super mad if this doesn't look good in the final outcome. If I would be better off to just keep the original base and might just, you know, add some rubble to it. Because most likely you won't see the difference in the photo. Especially if it's a moody one. Like I said, super sturdy. It's going like nowhere. I mean, those drills aren't the best anymore, to be honest, but yeah. So I will now attempt to glue this in. Okay. And voila! It is now fixed in place. So if I do this over here, like so, I can do it from above. I will keep it like compact, because it's a compact Yamu. Oh, did not think about this pun earlier, but it's actually quite fitting. Let's go from below. A compact Yamu, yeah. The good thing is that at least the top part and the bottom part is a sturdy cardboard. So where is it? Where is the pack? Okay, so I have to drill into here. Oh, I've just drilled into my placemate. I was like, oh, I will surely feel when it's through, but apparently not. Ha. Too large of a pack then. I might also use my smartphone to like see the frame, because when I do the other parts that go around her, it would be like disappointing to have them in a place where the camera might not pick it up. So I will just use the frame of the phone as a reference. Okay, so this is now set in place. Okay, then the next part is this one behind. So I can use this part as a connection point here. You might see it even like better if I'm put it over here, maybe. So let's see. So what I really like about your base is that it has much more texture, which makes it look more realistic. The lights inside the lantern makes it look even more amazing. I really enjoyed the comparison photo. It was yeah. I mean, the structure is a bit softened now that I've sanded the parts, but I felt it was necessary to do so. But I guess I will make up for it with weathering effects. So yeah. Okay. It's not necessary to drill in here. It will just stick. That's reassuring. Also, it's a bit too high. Get down. Put the bar down. Okay. Well, that looks promising, to be honest. So then there is a small piece of rubble that I guess will be glued to it later on. Let's continue with the bigger parts. Hey, shut up. So the one in front, that's the, might say, the important one. That's the most efficient way to place this. And I can like drill into here. did not went through. That's a plus. So I guess I can drill into here. Okay. Not much inside here. Oh, it's still flimsy here. I might have to add a bit of glue. And later on some rubble. Yeah, you can see the peg here on this one, but it might not matter because I will just cover it up with actual stones, sticks and stones. No sticks, but stones. And then one in front. Also, guess has to be glued as well. And that one in front. Might be able to drill into here and into the base of the stone lantern. And connect it with a short peg. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. But I can pick it up, so no worry. Ultimately, it's just that it doesn't fall apart immediately when I pick it up or when I carry it around. But it don't have to be like super sturdy. Why is this not going in there? Nope. Just broke off the lamp. Did it just like sink into this space? I guess it did. So the lamp here is also kind of like sparsely attached. But then again, I don't want to use that much hot glue, so it's more of a display thing than a play set. Okay. So almost all of the bigger parts are now attached. I need just to do this one. Maybe like this. I mean, then I would see the no, then I would see the other side. I have parts that I can use for that, I think. It's not a biggie. This one is for the back, of course. Like this one in front. No, I don't want to have this in front. I want to have this here underneath the lantern. Let's just glue it there. Yes. Okay, and this one maybe like so. Why not? Why not? Why not? So I can pin this together. Where did it hit? I can't see. I guess here. Did it hit here? Let's find out. This looks okay, but now I have to find this hole. Not so easy, not so easy. Ah, yeah. Oh well. Guess it's now time to add some stability to this by using smaller rocks. I also put in some weight and cover up the glue bits. Yeah. I actually can paint over those. So I'm basically adding like things that connect the base together to have it more sturdy. I would put that stand on a square wooden paint frame, like the stand, you know. You mean like for displaying it afterwards? Oh, I've just noticed that. Yeah, it's quite some ugly glue in here. Like those frames for pictures. So you mean afterwards to display this? Huh. I mean, ultimately it will be displayed in the showcase if I do so. Tabletop wargame. Huh. I mean, let's see if I can keep it around. So I've noticed that I went really overboard here with the hot glue, so I will use quite a lot of stones to cover this up. But otherwise, it did not hold in place. So, ouch. I mean, it will be painted after all, so it doesn't really matter now. Drop in a stone. Like something that is flat. Do I have another flat one? Yeah, here. And everything is covered up. Okay, so let's continue gluing it together to gain more stability. Later I have to remove all those like webs, glue webs. They often put single figures on plinths. What's a plinth? Plinths. I only know a pint, but I guess that's something different. Well, yeah, I've mentioned in my review that this one might really benefit from an open display when you put it like even with the normal base, when you put her on a like on a desk, because if you put this in a showcase, you might not be able to see it from all angles and from, you know, all sides. Risen platform or busts for stage. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, oh, okay, I can see that, yeah. Okay, this one was not glued right in place, so it's allowed to move. So we are now on the back side of the thing, where I might just glue those two things together. Because there is no space to set a peg. So I have to resort to some stones and glue. Okay. So let me check out the link. Oh, okay, yeah. Huh. I mean, it looks huge in the picture, but I guess it's quite small because those miniatures are like very small. So it looks like massive. But yeah, that would be a nice way to display it. Like even with the original figure, might look great on it. In the video I filmed that, I said if you have the possibility to set this on a turntable, that might be a cool way to display her. But you might get bothered by the sound of the turntable. I mean, there were those that are solar powered. They were actually not really loud. A friend of mine had them, displayed some Final Fantasy stuff on it, and yeah, looked nice. Started to spin when the sun shines on it. So I guess I can just connect this here as well. If I will scream, it's just me like burning my fingers from the hot glue. So don't worry about it too much. Okay, so now there is a connection that I will just cover up with a stone, but other than that, I don't want to overdo it with the stones, to be honest. And we also might need some of them later, because now we have Cooperation and Tamiya make quite decent ones. Oh, okay. So they actually like produce them for this. That's nice. I might have to check out those turntables, because the ones that I use that are not quite for displaying, it's just for like filming. It doesn't matter if it's loud. But the one that I have now is interesting because it actually can carry my weight as well. So I can, even if it's just a small turntable, it's like 30 centimeters in width. I can put myself on the turntable and it will spin me like ever so slowly, but it does this. What's actually quite amazing, and it's like battery powered, so you can actually like you know, set it up here and let it spin. So, but it's not super silent, and yeah. Okay, so let's do a test. Oh, that's actually heavy now. Okay, so now I have to put on the. Okay, there is still a bit of hot glue. I've just noticed. Let's see if we can cover this up. One tiny stone. Yes, okay. Now I have to place the figure on it with all the parts, because I want to make sure that nothing is get in her way when I'm now doing all the other like surrounding parts like this. So let's start. I've now have quite some experience in handling her, so have a mirror on top. Okay. Also, you mean like as a base plate? Yeah, that makes sense. I was like on top. Where on top? Like atop the turntable? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, like on the tops, like a Nendo doll base. They have like some like polished surface, like some chrome thing. So okay, so now let's dismount this one. The rotated part. Yeah. So let me take those Mercy things off. And then it's actually quite smooth, since I shaved off some bits and also did this a couple times. It's not as hard as it was to have her mounted. This can't really tell. Oh, okay, now it's in there. Okay. Well. Then I also have to do the swords as well this time, because something might bash into it. I mean, I won't do the final sword strap because that one is a bit unnecessary, but I will at least do the two main sword things. Let me see. It was like this. No. Well. Not so easy, isn't it? I guess. So I think it has to be separated to launch it in there. Okay. And that one. Okay. Yes. A bit higher. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is as good as it gets.
Does it matter if she's leaning to the side a bit?
Okay, well. So and now the swoosh. The swoosh. Okay. Oh, shit. I don't have to, miss the strap. And there we have it. So now, let's put on those extra parts. First, of course, there is this one here, so I guess I can cover up this already with some small rubble. This one was kind of tricky on the original base. I guess I don't have to mount this at all. just place it on here. I guess I will just do this with a pin, to be honest. Likey. Okay. Boink. Super detailed eye measurement. That's always the best. So now, get this in here. Already looks amazing. I mean, kinda does, but let's hope that it will get even better from here on out. Okay. So Yeah, painted it might look stunning, because now you can like distinguish between the white parts and the gray parts. But the stones are actually kind of the color that it will become. So that's a nice indication. So okay, now everything is set up so that I can plan around, and I can use all those parts. Look at all those parts. So just should I just like do those with packs as well? I mean, maybe would be more secure that way. Frozen. What weird frozen fish sticks. Yeah. Some of them are frozen fish sticks, some of them are nuggets. And the goal is to put it around her like a vortex, kind of like the phantom thing, ghost swoosh over here. So we will have to like put it in ways that, I don't know, but I still also have to take into consideration to not like you know, obscure her too much, especially the swoosh. So, you know, and also like have 3 more lanterns, so I have to account for those as well. Maybe 1 in the back because I did not plan for that, and 2 above her. So, like the mock-up I've already did. Let's put this here. Okay. Now it's a popsicle. It's a fish stick on a stick. Now this one, right without glue, huh? Isn't it something? Like the rubble. So we will like do like building a house. We will go like all around it, like build one structure at a time, and then we will connect it if we are above her some capacity. I don't know. Does this make sense? Does this make sense to you? Is this a good tactic? Maybe someone is like, this is like broken off here. Look at this. I don't know why I made this, but maybe like it's broken off into pieces, like so. Huh. This one might fit better. Oh, okay. Let me just drill a hole into this, and then we will see. Whoa, shit. Did I just like damage something? No. This was always that way. No. Something cracked, but I don't know what. Oh. Can't be that important. Yeah, the fish. Sticking fish stick on a stick. Fischers Fritz fischt frische Frische. Tongue twister. Okay. So if I do this well, I can just stick it in and it holds without glue. That is beneficial. Yes. Amazing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So how about the part that I've already like, where is this thing that I made? Where did I put it? Interesting. I was like, here it is. It's upside down, so I did not see it. Because I really have to put this here. Oh, now it clicked. Okay, so this is better. Okay, next one, big one, a big one in the bag. Maybe this one. This is like kinda super big. It's super big. It's extra large. With the peace sign in front. Oh, that's much nicer. Okay, so the X marks the spot. So if I put this in all the way, yeah. Oh my. This is like building some elaborate, like, model kit set that actually has no rhyme or reason to it. Okay, so then a large one here as well. Maybe one with an angle. Okay. Let me see. Let's use a smaller tool to do this. Okay, we need a pointy one for this, I think. Oh, that went in too deep. Okay. Yes. Should I? Yeah, I will have to glue this together. Okay, next one. What did I had in mind? Okay, like a connecting structure. It is connecting two points. Oh. There's nothing in here. Those figures have a dangerous life, to be honest. I wish there would be an easier way to do this, but there is not one. Okay, I guess I can connect this with hot glue. And maybe with some stone on the top. Okay, next. What did I had in mind? Maybe this piece of rubble here to extend the base a bit further. And then have a bigger one. We need the bigger ones. We have to go like up and away. Okay, so outward? Should it go outward? Oh, I mean, I guess why not? Just so I guess this one has to be secured with a stone. Or two stones. Or 3 stones. Okay, let's see. Next side. It becomes bigger and bigger. So let's see, what do we have here? This one goes in the back because it looks like a gravestone. Let's drill a hole into it. Let's. Where was it? There it is. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Okay. A bit confused. Actually, this will be pretty heavy when it's finished. Yeah, this one comes over here. Is this the nicest one I have? Kinda. This one is pretty nice, I would say. So let me just there was nothing behind this one. So I guess I have to stick it in all the way. That's why I cheaped out and did not make a top cover on those pillars, so they are now a bit hollow. Okay. This one flew away. So and we are really close to the phantom swoosh part, so this is the reason why I wanted to put her on, to actually work around the figure. In front I will not do as much. Maybe some smaller pieces here. But yeah, I guess I can do this one. Or just glue it. Glue it and secure it with a stone so that it will be held in place. All that rebel. And I guess we made it one rotation. So now for the second one, where some point the stone lantern things will come into play. I have one. I have two big ones, and I have one smaller one. Here you can actually maybe see it if I put those things away. So like here, big one, small one, and I guess the small one might be good to have here, because this is also I broke this by accident, to be honest, the frame, but now I've worked it into the design, so you can see it. The frame broke off while sanding or something like that, and now I just also damaged the glass, so I've worked it into the design to have it a bit more damaged. So I guess this one might become over here. What did the model say? Yeah, like, and I want those like upside down mounted, so that it looks a bit more dynamic. So this one comes over here. So at some point I need a bar that connects it with the rest. So maybe like so, like a bar that is like this. Okay, so that one, because the higher we get, the more unstable this will become. So. Okay, that's super massive. That's a good thing, actually. That's super massive. Oh shit. What did happen? Nothing? Okay. Nothing ever happens. Guess we won't have the same luck here. When I reach my finger, I'm through. So that's the point when I stop drilling. I guess I just drilled in the wrong direction. Just glue it together and never speak of it again. Never speak of it again. Let's turn it slightly to the figure inside. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I like it. And now I can mount the bar like this. Maybe a shorter one. One that looks more fragile. And then I will mount the lantern from behind so that you can't see it. Ah, that's actually quite good. That's actually quite good. Oh yeah. So this is the okay. Maybe more extreme, like that's too big. I can see that one. That one will do. That will do, pig. That will do. Oh, okay. It's a bit messy work, but not. Oh, and now it bends. Ah, that's nice. So it will actually stick in here without any glue. So, subarashi. Okay. So now for the lantern to be mounted. I can even just turn this around however I want. Yay. Nice. So now I have to place it on top of this one. So that now this is like the challenge. So this is as high as it gets. So it's like a house of cards basically, a house of fish sticks here. Let's try. Oh shit. Oh shit. It came loose in the bottom here, the bottom section. So let me try this again. Gotta say the clay really doesn't like the hot glue that much. Okay, so and here as well. I mean that's easy to do. Yeah, okay. Fall down. No harm. Okay, that's actually now fixed in there, so let's see. I think I just like drilled into the wrong side. Oh well. Do I have another? No, I have to use this one. I guess I can just if something hits the camera, it's not on purpose. But I can't guarantee for nothing. So let this cure for a moment. Let's see what the chat is doing. Yeah, I might add lights to all the lanterns. The thing is that I might only do this for the photo. Because, let's be honest, it might be tricky to set it up permanently, and also I would not be able to like have it on display turned on all the time because of the battery or the USB thing. So but for the picture I might just have it illuminated. So now I will let this dry. This is like super wobbly. Maybe I will just put a stone here to stabilize it a bit. Let's see. 1 or 2 stones to make it more stable. Okay. And the lantern will go on top of here, but I will just let it rest for a bit. So let's turn this around even further. Then another lamp like goes in the back here. Will I be able to see this? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Can I just raise it a bit? I guess not. It's just in here. You can like, no, it's just held in place by goodwill. Okay, let's leave it as it is. And the final lamp, I guess, will be in here, like also like from the upside down. I don't want to see the hole, so I have to like use this angle, but yeah, okay. Okay, so I will do the second upside down part. How to achieve this? Maybe I will just connect those two, like at least try to connect them, or like maybe make a T structure. Okay, let's try this. Let's make a T structure in here. Maybe not a symmetrical T, because that would look weird. Bit off center. Hot glue gun is already yearning for another power bag. Power bag. It flew away. Yeah. That looks pretty nice. Gotta say. It looks pretty nice. Let's just add a stone to cover up those cracks. Yeah, okay. Fall down. It's your given right. And okay, so this is maybe not as. Maybe I will not mount this lamp so that I can readjust it for the final picture, because I don't know if it will be obscured by her body. So let's have a bit more flexibility. And so let's do another like this. That would look cool, so that we can even go a bit higher. It's not the highest point, but it's one of the highest points. So it feels really good. It feels really solid. I'm so proud of this. Can I be proud of it? Can I be proud of it? I mean, it's Pride Month after all. But I guess this means something else. And yeah, I can use a long one. A long John Silver. Why is this solid? Why is this solid? What did I do? Did not expect this to be solid, to be honest. Some of them are too flimsy and some of them are just like solid blocks of cardboard. A bit inconsistent in the build, is it? Let's put, oh my god, it just... Yeah, of course, I will now do the tallest structure, like, of the whole thing that is mounted to basically nothing. Sure. Such a great idea. Such a great idea. Jesus. Try at least to have this a bit supported by something. So I will let this dry. And there are a few pieces left, but I wasn't like planning on using all of them, but now this might be dried up, so I can put this one on top. Let's see. Okay, interesting angle. Damn, look at that. It's is it stable? If I put one here, I might be able to stabilize this a bit more, so I will try. Okay. Yeah, well. So actually this touches her skirt, so okay. Doesn't support the weight at all, so okay. Okay. Not good, not good. Not good at all. Let's do this a bit better. Ha 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 ha. How? My poor hand. Oops. Just bashed into the original base. This will not stay in place at all, I have the feeling. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's sit here and wait. Oh, we can cut to commercials right now. Isn't much happening, so let's cut to commercials. Did we cut away? Are the commercials playing? No? We don't have those? Shit. It's floating again. It is floating again. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Hooray for Horatio. Unlike Horatio Kane. Wasn't this like a character from 24, like the TV show? 24, that was like an odd series of television, wasn't it? One of the things that never came back. I mean, they had a few seasons, but still. Other things like Big Brother are still running to this day, but like 24 never came back. It was such a memeable thing back then. Okay, so I've tried to stabilize this. Okay, yeah. And now I wanted to press on with this structure here. This wasn't connected to anything at all. Even this is already falling apart, so what a shame, what a shame. So I have to put on even more glue. Glue and stones and lime and so on. Put in a stone. One that might be a bit more like shaped in the ways to support it. I need a new glue stick. Where are the glue sticks? Never-ending supply of glue sticks. Is it a blue stick or a glue stick? I have colored ones as well, like glue sticks. And I was always thinking, when do I need like colored glue sticks? This is such a novelty thing. Okay, so I'll not be able to use it actually. Okay, I will try to let this like rest for the moment, because I think this is now okay. Okay, so I wanted to like set the lantern. Oh, I wanted to set the lantern up as well. So, oh my god. I mean, I can do it like this, but then this has to hold really, really well. So I might just connect it with another piece. So maybe with this one, and this time use an actual bar in there, not just glue, so that it might have a chance to hold. Let's see. If I do it like this, maybe this one. This one is slightly angled, so... Oh, yeah. Okay. I see it now. That's... like so, I guess. Oh shit. I've just went through. Yeah. Okay. But it holds really well in there. Even without any glue. That's a good sign, usually. That's actually a perfectly good question. But yeah, I will be. I will be able to remove her. I thought about that. Because yeah, I will be able to remove it. Remove is easy, but to set it up again, nah, it's also not that difficult. I will just... It will just work fine. So... Okay, if I can connect this to the highest point, it might be also beneficiary, because that's where the majority of the weight is. And I hopefully can... Can I drill in here? The answer is yes. Okay. So now we're approaching the part where it gets interesting. Oh, I stuck it right through it. Let's give it up for some Minecraft. Some villager. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. I have to mark the spot. Drill into here. I guess after this I have to use the compressed air system to get rid of all the dust on her. Oh yeah. So now this is a bit more secured. Let's be honest. There are like natural cracks now because I drilled through it all. But once this is painted, I think nobody will notice anymore. It's also on the total backside of the figure, so you won't see this anyway, I think. Doesn't really matter what I'm doing here. But I want to have it nice from all directions. That's just how I am. I'm pretty sure there must be a band that is called All Directions. Like, instead of One Direction, there has to be like a cover band. Okay. Are there any like concerts you're looking forward this summer? Because I know it's like festival season is starting again. Okay. That's good. It really looks amazing. I'd be afraid accidental damage to all the hard work. I mean, yeah. But like I said, I want to have it like as close as possible to the figure. So I have to have him in place for this step. Okay, so it's also like it becoming really heavy, and I don't know if I can like move it around, because this is everything is. I guess I have to like use like a sheet and scoop under it. So now it's like this. We want to have this mounted here as well, like maybe not on the exact top part, but around here. And I have to like, if I want to have it illuminated, I have to like drill through it. Or I can just like, you know, not do it in the middle. Okay, that would make sense, would it? Okay, I mean, to connect it again would look kind of silly, I think. Maybe I can use this part on top of this. Yeah, okay. And then we have like a few left. This part actually might be stick in here. Oh, why not? Why not? That's such an odd piece. It's not like a pillar structure, but it's also not something that would go at the bottom. So we'll just place it in here. It's also have a little crack on the top, so very nice. So should I put this on now? Oh well, why not? Just drill another hole into it. Oh, shoot. I went through it. Oh well. I guess can't be helped. And then let's drill into this here. For this one, I actually want to go all the way through because I want to secure it from the back side as well. Takes super long. What the hell is going on? One lantern just fall. Now that's interesting. I can't go really through it. Ah, finally. Okay, so now for the skewer, I'll just, you know, have this stick through it, and then I go all the way to the back side. Sure. Cool. You don't want to go? No? Not good? To say it with the words of Okikaze, this is your home. Why are you too good for your home? Huh. Amazing. Ta-da! Ah! Now it all comes together. So is it sturdy? I guess. It's actually kinda amazing that this is as sturdy as it is. But let's put in some stones for good measure. Okay. Hot glue isn't working anymore. I found a new battery pack, so... Oh well. So I want to put this on top of that. Oh, there's really nothing in here. Fine. There's not much here as well. Who needs support materials? Oh, so overrated. So I will need a new battery pack because otherwise this won't go anywhere. Oh, I just need a moving camera for once. Sitting all day here on the desk, not much is happening. How's the time? 11 o'clock? Oh. Well, actually we are like good in on time for this. So there are now like 3 pieces missing. So can we put them on to make any sense? Maybe like this. Oh, that's might nice. Looks nice. Okay. Don't let them go to waste. Okay, yeah. Like I said, this one lantern here in the back might not be well placed, so I might have to come up with a different mounting point based on the actual frame of the picture. So I will let it where it is. Let it sit. Let it rest. Okay, so I guess it's hot enough again. Maybe I can just... Okay. Jam it in. Jam it in. Yay. Yeah. Like some Jamie Oliver. Yeah. Okay, and then I thought like this one here. Can I drill it? Silly lantern went off again. Lantern is like, dame. No vibrations, please. It's not that deep, isn't it? Yeah, but without any support bars in the form of wooden skewers, skewers, this would not come to fruition. So just hot glue or just any sort of glue, this would not suffice. I also was wondering if I should add a bit moss to it. I know it's not on the original base, any moss. But actually it was like super rainy the last few days, so I might actually be able to find some moss, some natural grown moss, and add it to the base. But I don't know if it's... Oh, Yamete-senpai, please spare the lantern. Yeah, it fell off again, so... Okay, so that's good. Oh no, the poor figure gets all dirty and like... Okay. Yeah, 3 pieces left, so should I use those pieces somewhere? I mean, where it's not too tacky. Maybe if I look through this, maybe here, that one here in the back, yeah, that looks kinda right. And that one maybe here as a... why not? Should I just like... I will I will glue it in, I guess. Okay, I can do it like this. Haha. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So and this one, the final one is here, or the what is it called? The penultimate, the vorletzte, penultimate. Yeah, penultimate. Let's see. So let me just cut off this as well. Looks weird. Ooh, I've just not another one where I just put through it. Okay, so another stone popsicle. Let's drill a hole into it, like once and for all. Lantern is coming off. Lantern is coming off. Oh, it held. But it moved significantly. I keep harassing this poor lantern. Really? Why can't you behave? Jesus. Now. Ooh. So smooth. So there is like one final piece left. What to do with it? Put it in front like a name tag. Maybe some like rubble, like from the lantern. I mean, it would support the weight, but it looks weird. So maybe if I just cut it. This goes better than imagined. Oh wow. So that's inside. secret sauce that is inside. So I can like hot glue this, I guess, because now it's cardboard and onto the actual model. So yeah. Yeah. What about it? Will you be able to stick in place your silly lantern? Or will I have to just make another piece so that it holds a bit better? Okay. So that's it, folks. That's it, folks. Are there any like stones necessary? I mean, I can add one in here because now we see quite some glue in here. This is becoming too hot. It is too hot in here. Okay, so that is the final display now. I guess I don't need more stones. This one went off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What a shame. That's such an integral piece to everything. Okay. Yeah. So let me go on break, a short little break. I will just clean out some stuff. I will start the compressor, super loud. You don't want to hear that. And when I come back, I will just make a little, and then I can show this to you. And then we will find out if we can dismount the figure. I will take a picture, and then we can see if I can dismount the figure. So see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I've managed to put the figure on a little like sheet of like wood so that I can carry it around. But when I did so, I've noticed that the one lantern, the top broke off where the phantom part was mounted to it, so I've glued it together again. It's a little bit of weak point because those two things are separate pieces. So, and of course the phantom part is really heavy and it also has a bit of leverage to it. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that it broke off, but yeah, not too bad. So I will now like try to have her dusted. Let me try. Let's there's a crap in the background. I did for the dollhouse. I'm not sure if I will ever be able to finish this, but let's hope for the best. Just the stone flew off? Jesus. Did not help anything. Like, what the actual hell? How is this even possible? I can't also not quite like glue it together anymore from inside there. Do I really need like some tools to do this? Yeah, surprisingly less less gluing power on this clay thing. Just get the stone out at least. Jesus, from the back. Okay, so where do I put this one? Just throw it in here and hope it will land. I just broke off something. Her sword. I mean, I did not break it off, but this detached it from the figure. Okay, so stone is back in place again. So let's continue with the compressed air. Another stone went flying. Okay, now it's here. Can't really grab it. Oh, yeah. It sticks in there. It's okay. It's also some kind of stress test. Okay, so I guess it's almost clean again. Okay, so now let's put her on display. I guess I will use this space over here because I can show it to you the nicest. So let me just turn this off, and then we can try to capture her. Yeah. So the swoosh fell off, but I will now try to attach it to the shit. That was the home button again. So maybe like this. Zoom in even more. Get some focus in here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Zoom out a bit more. Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. So now we'll try to attach the swoosh once again. Just for you guys, so that you can see it in its glory. Like I said, it's super awkward to fill this one in. I have to try. Okay, I will not attach it all. No, okay, it's not. Now it's all the way in here. So okay. Oh well. So and I can now like use a little razor to get this a bit more like into the camera, like so. Would be even more from below, but yeah, that's how our base looks now, with all the without the additional attachments. I would say that's kind of impressive. So we can also compare it to the original base as well. Where is it? Where is the original base? Oh, oh, it's over there. It's over there. Haha. So this is how small the original base was. Let's zoom out a bit. And that is the new one. I mean, not so bad. And this is like the initial draft. I can also put the initial draft next to it. This is where I started. I mean, it was like, I imagined it like this. Like so, you know. Yeah. So it is now really heavy, the base. I guess I have to put this on a scale, but I might inform you how heavy it is. So yeah. So this is like what it looks like. And I might now dismount the figure. Let's try this first. We worked so hard today and accomplished. Oh, there's the one lantern is missing, so I can put a lantern. There is a spare. The set comes with a spare lantern. I can put it wherever I want. But now you see it's like totally obscured by her body, so that's not the best place to put her. But we worked so hard. Let's refresh ourselves with biscuit sticks with coca. I like it how it says coca-based glaze. It's like coca-based. Open. Oh, it's like packed separately. Of course it is. There are free in there. Free in there. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that the building of the base actually went well, because only with hot glue this would not hold together. Because On the clay, the hot glue doesn't really hold at all. But I guess it will make it through the photo shooting. Let's see. Can you hear this? It crackles in my mouth. Okay, so that's the original base. I will put this in security. And then we'll... Oh god. Oh no, it crackles. Then I will just try to have everything that is not figure removed. Or everything that is figure removed. Let's put this into the middle. Okay, so let's start with the swords, I guess. By the way, this is how easy it comes off, so yeah. I might be able to set everything up and then put her on the base. Would be actually beneficially to the cause. I might also be able to put some putter fix in here to have a more secured. Let's put her in the blister. I will clean her with compressed air later on. And it's not mounted on the base. Here I can glue a stone onto it because it went off with the air. That's like how it doesn't glue at all. So, and now with the swoosh, I have to be really, 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 really careful. Yay! And it broke. Okay, so blister, blister, Mr. Blister. Did I add it? Did I just no? There's still some bits left. I will turn on the music so that you don't hear me munching. But I will try to mix in the color, and we'll start painting. Okay, so I've finished my snack. Where is the mouse? So I can turn down the music again. Okay. Okay, let me just mix up some paint, and let me recalibrate the camera. Okay, so that will do. So I guess I will use white, of course, because it is white already. I will make quite a bit so that I have enough for the whole thing. And then I will add a bit of asphalt paste. How do I add this? Like, no, I need maybe some piece of cardboard and scoop this in. Yes. So that it doesn't get too dark. Kinda like my fan fictions. Yes. Okay. And the rest will be gray. A warm gray. And maybe a dash of green.
A dash of green.
Like olive oil green. Dash of green. Okay, so now we mix it together. But how? With a card again. Let's use this card again to have everything mixed together. Oh, not so bad, not so bad. Okay. So the rest I can do with a brush, with a big brush. Because I have to wash my hands also. I will take another short break and I will be right back. I will also add some water into this mix to make it a bit more liquid. So see you in a hot minute. Okay, so now let's mix this together with all the water I've added. Hopefully it's not too much water, but I want to have this like really viscous to not cover up all those small structure cracks, because that would be silly to first add them and then just remove them with paint. It's also a bit of a lighter mix. I can use a bit of darker weathering effects later on, but I guess I will just add a bit more white just to be on the clear side. Okay. So now, let's start painting. Yay! Haven't painted something in a while, like from a model perspective. Let's use a semi-decent brush. What's up with that one? That one is garbaggio. Garbaggio. Maybe this one. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I don't know about this, but it's so satisfying to paint those models. Because it's really easy to do. It's like kind of meditated. You don't have to think much about it. At least the first layer, like the priming. The only thing that is a bit like annoying are those webs from the hot glue gun. And I also have to take care that I don't like paint the lanterns as well. Actually, it's quite useful to just paint over rocks with acrylic paint. So they keep their basic structure, but you can color them in what color you want. I mean, if I just want to have this as a free form, when I don't want to like replicate an already existing base, it would be totally possible to use like real stones for that, for the whole base. The only problem that arises with real stones is that you can't really connect them as well, like as with those like fake rocks that I made, because the real rocks you wouldn't be able to drill into as easy. I mean, there are like diamond drills and stuff like that, but nothing I want to use, to be honest. But as a base structure, or if you find a way to glue this together, it would be totally viable to just use rocks. I mean, it would weigh even more than that way, but would be easier, like to just somehow cobble together a few rocks and then paint over it or spray paint over it. So if you want to have a quick fix. Interestingly enough, we are now at the stage of this diorama where I already think about like the next project. Because this one is now like basically done. It's like, okay, I can see where this is going, I just have to take the photo, but it's not a mental challenge anymore. It's just a workload from now on. And so I'm already like asking myself, what should I do next? Luckily, I have enough figures to choose from, so I can just pick my favorite project and roll with it. The good thing about painting is also that I now see all those strings, those web strings, and I can just pull them. Let's work from this side that you can actually see something. A more camera-friendly side. Would be interesting to see if somebody, if I display it with this, if someone would actually think that this is the original base for the figure. I mean, the weathering effects on this structure might be a bit of a time-consuming thing to do still, because it is actually quite big. It has lots of different like surfaces. But I will also work on this off stream. So yeah. Because like I said, I will want to make the photo in June. I will also put out the review of her in June. Classic double whammy, double take, double punch. I mean, the review is now almost already done. I mean, I have filmed everything. I put together the narrative. So I just have to add some like effects and some like B-roll and pictures. So the hard part is already done. So now that I've streamed for almost, I mean, more than half a year, if you count like the test streams in December and November last year. Yeah, what was achieved? If we can muster up a couple streams where like two, actually just 2 of them, where like 3 people are watching constantly, then I might become affiliated. Twitch affiliated, whatever that means. I mean, guess I have more functions then. And I also like when I started this, I thought, hey, I will just stream on Twitch and YouTube as well. But I'm now playing with the idea to cancel the YouTube feed because I don't know. I think that people that are subscribed because of the figure reviews get like notified about the videos, about the streams, and it's a bit like too much because it's not really related. So yeah, I mean, sometimes the thing with like the YouTube streams is that sometimes they get almost no views at all. And sometimes they pull in some like double digits, what's interesting, because it's percentage-wise, it's much higher than usual. So I don't know what's up there. I guess bots. The answer when it comes to the internet is always bots. But yeah, like I said, the problem with the YouTube streams is also that the VOD are like constantly available, and I don't have the time to like maintain them, to put some nice. I mean, maybe I will just come up with a nice thumbnail for both shows that aren't like specific to the actual like content, like for the actual thing I'm just right now doing. I mean, at least I try to update the descriptions and the things that the stream is saying. So I'm now doing this and that. But for the thumbnails, I might go with like general thumbnails for each show. Yeah. But yeah, I might drop the YouTube streams, at least the regular ones. Isn't really worth it to host them there, I think. not only is it not worth it, it is like just, I guess it's negatively affecting the channel. So, oh well. I might do some like special occasion. Like, excuse me, I have a running nose. Might as well get a bit like under the weather, like sick. Not actual sick, but I don't know. It got really chilly the last couple days and it rained a lot, so I might sleep with an open window, and yeah, that was maybe a bit too much. So I just noticed that I used the big brush that I used for mixing together the colors, but I guess I have to use that paint as well. all the spider webs on here. How does this look? Okay. A bit like monotone, so to say. I also have to be careful to don't miss a spot because it's a very complex structure. Especially if I want to keep this around. And it would be dumb to have an area that is not painted, even if it's not visible in the photo. But I think it paid off to have this like made completely from scratch, because now it is like a really like a structure that has no like end to it. Like you cannot see its ends and the addition begins. So yeah. So any plans for the weekend? I mean, I have to work tomorrow, so at least for more than half a day. So Saturday will be just work and some grocery runs and maybe some like duties around the house. But for Sunday, we hopefully will do another barbecue or cooking session. And I want to make okonomiyaki, because we have this flat top gas grill as well, in addition to the new one. Oh, there is a bit of uneven mixed color here. And it's super useful for stuff like that. It's almost like you are working at a real food truck or like a real like street food place. So today I got all the like special ingredients that you need for okonomiyaki. And tomorrow I will buy the regular ones that you can like buy in every like store, like grocery store. I also have to check if I might stream when, like, because the FIFA World Cup has started. So, I mean, not that I would be interested in it, but it might be fun. I have to check. There might be some like there have to be some browser or stream extensions where I can just show the like the score of the games. Especially might when like Austria is playing, or I can do it for Germany as well, or like Japan. Is Japan at the World Cup? I don't know. Maybe they are. Sometimes they did really well. There was this one World Cup where they got into the like quarter finals, or was it like the like? It was like the one that was hosted in Japan and Korea, and both teams got like quite far. But of course, it's always the same. Once the hype is like reached the media and everyone is talking about a certain team, the pressure builds and they might like lose. Another shelf again. A new shelf for my discs today. Oh, my discs like CDs. So tomorrow we'll probably sort through our DVD and Blu-ray collection, our anime movies that we enjoy. Yeah, okonomiyaki, it is delicious. It is, and it's super easy to make. And also, I guess, if you don't count for the imported stuff like the Kewpie mayonnaise and the radish and like stuff like that, it's also super cheap to make. Like I said, with the flat gas top grill, it feels proper. Depending on the weather, I might also do some tempura. Basically fried vegetables. Maybe some shrimps as well. Let's see. But then I would have to need like 2 grills, like two gas bottles that we actually now have, but yeah. But yeah, like I hope you have fun like sorting your DVDs and Blu-rays. As someone who has no physical media in their house, this is something I cannot relate to. I mean, I have a couple like Blu-rays. I lied, but those are like the ones that you can't really do anything with those. Like, I can't watch them because I don't have a Blu-ray player right now, or like a console or something that plays Blu-rays. So if I like host a party, it's always like not bring your own booth. It's like bring your own console if you want to play something. But usually, if I do like parties, I prefer like board games to play with people instead of video games. And yeah, so I have a few Blu-rays, and I've already asked my friends if they want some, but usually they don't care about the movies, or they have them already. And to sell them, it's like nearly impossible. I've tried, and it's like no good. It's like one of those things that the people that still enjoy having physical media and collect them, they already have those movies. so they don't need it anymore. And the people who don't care, they won't buy it. Next week might be interesting because I'm awaiting the delivery of my new NAS system, like a private hosted server, because my workstation is running out of storage quite fast, and so I had like no. The option was either to buy a new hard drive or just like, you know, host a small private server. And since I have the feeling that the concept of private owned storage space might be obsolete in a few years, might be one of the last chance to invest in something like this. I started collecting my favorite movies after I wanted to rewatch the sequel to one of my favorite series and couldn't find it anywhere. The streaming service that used to have it had removed it from their catalog, so since they liked only physical media copies of things I enjoy. Yeah, I mean, streaming services are quite unreliable. It's the same with like subscriptions. It's fine most of the time, because most of the time you will not care if an old thing is there. But if you really want to watch it, then yeah, and you won't be able to, it's frustrating. And of course, there are now so many like series and movies that were ever produced. There is no way that one service or even multiple services could like host everything that was available at one point in time. Sometimes it's actually, if it's more like obscure things, it's actually worth checking out those free streaming services. I mean, they are quite annoying because of their like commercial structure, because you know it's free. It's like basically watching YouTube without any ad filter. But sometimes you can find really obscure media on it. There is this one like called, is it Plex? I don't know. It's not Pluto TV, but it's something in this direction. And I was browsing their catalog, like of old exploitation movies, horror, and like also like, was it like kids movies as well, like animation. And there were from browsing the catalog alone, it was so funny to read all those titles. And they also had like a picture, like the movie poster of each movie, what was kind of interesting, especially for those older movies, because they had like a movie from last year there, because it was showing the movie title and the year it was produced or like released. And then it was like a movie from last year or from the last 5 years next to a movie that was made 100 years ago. So I was like, oh, interesting. In the same genre, or at least like should be the same genre. And yeah, some of those were like I've heard of them like from certain internet reviewers, because they like make a living out of reviewing obscure media. Some of them I've even watched, but some of them were just like plain funny. And some of them I would like actually watch. Like, whoa, shit! I just pulled this apart. Oops, oopsie. So it's not. I guess I have to like turn the whole thing instead of just the base. Okay. Oh well. Hot glue it is. Yeah, so I guess I have to turn on the plate instead of the whole structure. I guess that was the reason why I put it on a plate to begin with. Yeah. I mean, now with a privately hosted server or like storage system, it might be the ideal time to start the huge pirated downloaded anime collection that I know some people might have. But this is not super easy as well, isn't it? I mean, because when I like basically download newer series from like the actual running season, like anime season, like winter season or summer season, then it works well. But if I look for some older series, you can't really like find them anymore. I mean, you can find the torrent, but you can't really download it because no one is hosting it. So yeah, so that's not a viable option if you want to watch like, I don't know, Madoka nowadays. It's not as easy as to like just download it. You would have to download it back then when it was all the hype, and then store it somewhere, and then that's the way with the anime. Yeah? You need a good friend who like basically just downloads everything and maybe also watches everything, and then he will share his collection with you. It's like basically your own streaming service. Bonus points if he's into making AMVs, because then he might really have obscure things. Okay, let's just drop in all the glue in here, all the glue. Just glue it together, let it smolder through. Put in some connecting stones. And never speak of this again. But I need to turn this. Okay. It's the clock saying, oh, it's midnight. Ghostly hour. So I guess I will just go one round. Very sloppy first primed layer, and then we'll like call it a day. So what's for upcoming events? Monday, Plum Monday as usual. I might like do the, what's it called, panel lining, so to say, for the Lancer, so that the silhouette will be ready. And I don't know if I can just put all the parts together yet, but the Lancer might be finished soon. Then next Friday, FoolTime again. Maybe detailing this space. Like maybe the last stream I will work on this, to be honest, because then it will be finished. A ghostly hour fits the theme. Yeah, fits the theme perfect. I figure. I mean, I've just like read some like facts about the character, and yeah, it's interesting. Because with those Toho characters, there is actually quite some lore there. So it's also interesting to see those like original like character models for those figures, Toho wise, because the original art style is quite different from the figures that are now released. So yeah. Okay. Let's turn this a bit. So yeah, on Friday might be the last time I work on this set. After that, I will just prep for the shooting, for the photo shooting. Might be the first time I can actually use my monitor, like my flat screen, my new one in the studio that I partly organized for doing stuff like that, like drop in a background for figure photos. Because doing this in the living room was a bit annoying, to be honest. On Saturday next week, so not tomorrow, but like next Saturday, or not today because it's already Saturday. I will host a Friends with Plamofit stream with Oki. And one of my friends as well has his birthday. He was also, I don't know if he still is, but there was a time he was very into building Gunpla. Was one of those persons that was not like super long in this hobby, or like started kind of late also. But when he does something, he really goes all in. So yeah. So he might. I guess he doesn't have a streaming setup, but I might be able to like call him on Discord during live streams. So I might be able to talk to him. Maybe. So yeah, that would be fun to do. And then it's it's the end of the next week already, so and to plan any further ahead wouldn't make any sense, I guess. Because who knows what's happened. This piece, I like this piece here a lot. This one looks really convincing, to be honest. I mean, they kind of all look great. Not to toot my own horn, but now that everything comes together, it looks better. Because when you see the separate parts, it was like, huh, what's this? It's a bunch of white, like Diaborok said. It's like looks like fish sticks and chicken nuggets, and maybe some schnitzel, the flatter ones, the larger ones. But now that everything is mounted and erected, you can see what it actually was all about. It was all about friendship. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it will be super tough to really cover every spot on here, because I constantly think, oh, I'm finished this side, and then I will see another like angle, and I see, oh, here is a whole surface not painted. So kind of like, oh, the backside is not painted at all. What sounds interesting? What did I say that sounded so interesting? Said a lot of things. Like with the call an old friend about Gampla. I don't know if he still does it, but like I said, he got really into it. He was also like hosting what's it called, workshops at conventions. I guess he held one at Dokumi at one point, I guess, where he organized some of those like miniature kits. Oh shit, this fell off again. Like the miniature Gampla kits, SD Gamplas, yes. So that people can build it. Yeah. Basically, I mean, this was like years ago. It's almost like 10 years ago. They tried to get more people into the hobby. Nowadays, I think, I don't know if it's still like that obscure. Because sometimes I see Gamplas and also plastic model kits from various like manufacturers at Müller, like the department store thing. I guess you can get them at Smith Toys as well, like the former Toys R Us. I mean, of course, they don't have a really like in-depth collection, some of the basics, but still. It's not just like old Revell stuff, where like tanks and like airplanes, but also some mech suits and stuff like that, or it's like one-piece sets. They are, of course, always popular with the kids. Okay, so this is now ready to glue. For the parts that don't stick together, I will just use acrylic paint because it's also some sort of glue. Yeah, but I can't promise too much. Maybe I have to visit the, like, there is a, what's it called in English? A club? Is it a club? Like, basically a group of people who are interested in the same thing, and they just form a, like, yeah, it's like a club. But it's like a legal structure, like you can, like, you have certain rights and certain privileges if you do this. If you form your own, like, hobby club. And there is one for Gampla as well in Vienna, so I'll maybe get in touch with those people, and then I might have some fellows to chat with and to stream with. Let's see. I mean, there is a community for everything nowadays, and it's quite easy to find those people and to connect with those people, but for me it's kind of the opposite, where yeah, you can like join every like Discord server out there and like be a part of a community, but in reality I will just like be quiet most of the time. I'm not the person who is like chatting all the time in like internet forums. I wasn't back then when it was still like real forums, and I'm not now when it's just like Reddit threads. If I have something to show off, I will just do so, but I will not like engage in any conversation or like discuss the same topic the like 100th time, because let's face it, most of the stuff is basically just the same question asked by different people. So yeah. It's also kind of hard to reach those places now. Now that everything is so compact. Compact Yamu. Spray painting would be nice. Okay, I can't really turn this around. Oh shit! Just destroyed the lantern. Now the poor lantern is like the top comes off. Poor little lantern gets harassed all the time. So, but now almost it's almost like painted, like complete one layer. So it's like a stone structure. It is now set in stone, so to say, but there are still quite a few spots that aren't painted. So if you look closely, it might be shit. And this brush is also not doing it anymore for me. Might as well need another one. But yeah, I really have to call it quits, because I have to get up in a couple hours again and like drive to work. This volunteering is like sounds like a good idea in the moment, but when you actually have to do it, not so much. But I have to recoup my spendings. NAS was also the like most expensive solution to my storage problem, to be honest. Would have even be like cheaper to just buy another like a really fast like solid state disk, like the ones that you basically just put directly onto your main board, with like a decent amount of storage. Yeah. But I wanted to have a like storage solution where I can also access it on the go, and also like share the storage with my family, because we have now so much data and photos and videos from the renovation of the house. And yeah. Oh my god. So much structure to paint. Okay, this part here, and then I will. Oh god, there. Oh my god, nothing is painted. Everything is like, oh, there is white. It's like Power Wash Simulator, but in reverse. You just try to get every single surface covered in smut. Luckily, the base structure is white. Would be like a terrible thing if this was also some sort of gray. At least it has a high contrast, so you know, I will just see where it's not painted. Yeah. Okay, so, but yeah, I will just call it quits here. and continue with it, I guess, maybe tomorrow, like off stream. Because this is not the most like entertaining thing to watch, I guess. But building it was interesting, wasn't it? I mean, most of the time I do the boring stuff on stream and I do the exciting things off stream because like there is one piece of stone like loose again. It does not hold everything together. Because when I stream I can't like communicate better if I just have some mindless task to do. Yeah, and if I have to concentrate, I will be alone at myself and try stuff out. But today I was like, oh, like let's build this together. We worked so hard on those parts, and now we could put it together. Okay. Yeah, I will not be able to cover this thing in its entirety today, so let's call it quit. I mean, there, it's like oh my god, that's an easy spot to cover. Or maybe this one as well. Okay, and maybe this big wall in the back. Okay, so I will show this to you in a moment. Let's just keep these brushes washed out. So I will just glue this on again. Poor lantern. Poor little lantern. Okay, so that is set. I will show this to you. Let me show you. Isn't it cool? Where is the this is the camera? Yeah, okay, I can just put this to the camera, but it will not focus. So let's see. Put this on autofocus. And then I will just here is the stone structure. Yay! Oh my god, it's quite heavy. I mean, there is a huge wooden plate that it sits on, but still. Okay, let's remove the hose from here and let it dry over here. Okay, so yeah, we've did quite well today, I think. Yeah, thank you so much. I wish you a nice weekend as well. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you again, of course, for the wonderful package you sent to me. And yeah, next Monday, FoolTime Plamando again. And Friday, FoolTime. Maybe, hopefully, the last FoolTime where I work on this set. So that we can move on to new things in hopefully July. Latest in July. For a nice little summer project, I think. So yeah. Okay, so thank you so much. I will see you again soon, hopefully. And yeah, take care out there. Bye.